Yeah, so since being in Ghana, I don't usually go for walks just because you have to be a little bit more careful, right? And I love to explore. I love adventure. I love to feel free. And so since I'm back in my hometown, I definitely told myself that I would go on a walk every morning. So right now I'm doing a 7-day challenge to go on a walk for at least 30 minutes every morning. And ooh, it looks so beautiful over there. I don't know if it'll show you. Yeah, so that's where I am right now. I got my headphones in. I'm actually listening to Audible. So right now I'm listening to a VC Andrews book. I'm obsessed with her books right now. I've been listening to all of them. Not all. I finished the Flowers in the Garden series. Now I'm on the Heaven series, and I'm on I think it's book 3, Fallen Hearts. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Just get my walk on and listen to my audiobook. Today's day 3 of my walk, which I really didn't want to do. My legs are killing me, my feet are killing me, my toes are killing me. I do not walk this much. I need to walk more, but as I said, now that I'm in my like hometown back in Canada, I'm like in my I don't know, I feel like I'm like in my zone and I can just be free. I can walk anywhere, I can be anywhere. So, yeah, I'm really excited to be back. I basically put myself into this project of painting the walls in this room. So you see how dark the walls are in this room? It has to change. The walls are atrocious. There are like screws coming out of the walls because the house is old, and so the screws got to be put back in. Basically, we need to like treat the walls. And I gave myself that challenge for some very weird reason. No, I'm joking. I did it because I know it would make my dad really happy for me to like put some work into this house. This has been my home since I was like 9 years old. I'm turning 32 now, so it's been a long time, right? Definitely my childhood home. So I figured I would paint up here, treat the walls, paint up here, and I'm gonna record the process to see how it goes and let you guys in on it. But yeah, I'm really excited about it, and so far what I've done, and I'll show you like closer. I'll show you what I've done. So far, I've simply just like taped the baseboards, and I just have a couple more places. I just have a couple more parts of the baseboards to paint, and I think they're called baseboards. I think, but it's the thing at the bottom of the wall. So I've like taped that, and I just need to do the ceiling and finish like closing up some of the holes in the wall, and then we can finally get to painting. Now, I ain't never painted a day in my life, okay? I painted my nails, I painted my toenails, I've painted a picture, but I ain't never painted no walls. But, you know, me, whenever I have an idea or like there's just something that I want to do, nothing will stop me. I will do it as an amateur and like come out with spectacular results, even though I really didn't know what I was doing. That's exactly what I do with sewing. And I'm actually even sad that I don't have my sewing machine. My sewing machine is, of course, in Ghana, and I'm thinking about getting one here so that way I can still, like, you know, do certain things because I also enjoy figuring out sewing as I go. That's basically what my goals are this week, is to get painting started. I also have a lot of work to do with House of Nine. Sisters in Solidarity Cohort 3 starts July 9th, And so as the program manager, I am just solidifying contracts with our speakers. And yeah, so that's been going on. That's something that I have deadlines on. I also have stuff with Align and Monetize Retreat coming up. A lot of stuff to do there. And I also closed another retreat that I'm not going to share with you guys yet, but I'm really excited about that because it's kind of like a dream, and not just a dream, but like a real major opportunity. So we'll save that for another time. Yes. Is that why you saved it? Is that why you saved it? Oh, hell no. Oh! I made it to day 4 of my walk challenge, and that evening I did not feel good at all. What's my dad doing? What are you doing, Dad?
You're not supposed to do that, are you? Yeah? I think we can have opening from outside.
But why didn't you come back the same way?
Okay, no, what was up? No, I don't go out of here for everybody.
My dad. Anyways, so day 4, and I went in the morning. It was freezing. It's one thing about coming back to Toronto from Ghana is trying to like acclimate to the weather here, because in Ghana it's never less than 28 degrees except for at night 24, but it's like a constant temperature. And oh, okay. I can hear you, Dad. My dad came back to tell me that he grows fresh mint. Anyway, yeah, it's so hard getting acclimated to the temperature here. Toronto right now is cloudy skies and raining. Got sick, and good thing I bought lemongrass from Ghana. Lemongrass grows just abundantly in Ghana, so you can literally pick it and dry it out, and there you go, you got lemongrass. So I brought back a bunch, mostly for my mom, my dad, my stepmom. I gave some to my sister, and I planned to bring some to my grandma, but I realized, one, my grandma has access to it in Jamaica because she's like 6 months there, 6 months here, something like that. And she don't really need it because she got access to it. So I'm like, good, because I need it. And what I've been doing is basically the same concoction that you saw there. The ginger, the garlic, the lemongrass. And then once I pour it in my cup, I just mix in some honey. And sometimes I mix in some Ray and Nephews. Ray and Nephews is Jamaican rum. It's like 63% alcohol. And for all my Caribbeans, all my, I don't know, I want to say Spanish people,
all my cultured people who grew up in like non-westernized culture knows that when you have a nice strong alcohol and you add it to your tea, it can really help to like sweat out a fever, helps you to sweat out a fever. And same with lemongrass, because it's also called fever grass. But today I didn't add any brain nephews because I feel like I drank a lot. I did put a lot yesterday. I probably put like, maybe like a shot and a half in total is what I had yesterday, and it's 63% alcohol. It's a lot. Now today I woke up feeling a little bit better. I'm still blowing my nose, still coughing, but I feel a bit better in my body. Like I have some energy. So I woke up this morning. I had some overdue work to do for House of Nine, and I did a good part of it. I got started and I did that this morning. So I'm grateful because I definitely probably should have done that like last week, considering the fact that we are officially launching July 9th for cohort 3, our last Sisters in Solidarity cohort program, which is specifically for Canadian Black women entrepreneurs who want to become investment ready. Investment in your business, whether that's through grants or through just having an investor come on in. Like, how can we get you prepared so that way you can scale your business? And if it's not scale your business, but you can, have the support that some of us need. I think a lot of us don't realize that there are a lot of little opportunities out there to help you with your business, whether it's again through grants, through programs like these, even if you're just gaining some like real good advice. The speakers that we had last year, we had Amoy Henry, who was doing a lot of like the business stuff, the business canvas model, just like structural business stuff. We had a bunch of people, but some of the people that stuck out, we had Tejan Bennett, who actually she's, I don't know if she's Canadian born, but she's Canadian, and she has a nice stiletto or heel business. She designs and creates her own heels, and she's doing such a great job. I mean, she has them going on runways. I believe even Cardi B bought one of her shoes, and she's doing pretty good, just scaling her fashion business, and that's something that we don't see a lot of. And we had her come in and speak, and we also have like sister circles as well. When Black women get together, we do have to get into some of the emotional work, some of the womb wellness. And so we had a Dr. Paige Wyatt, which I actually grew up with Paige, but she came in and talked a lot about the importance of gut and womb health and how that really helps you in like your creativity, the things that you're creatively putting together. But yeah, so so yeah, I had that work to do. I'm actually going to be, so we have the Align and Monetize retreat, but I actually am going to be doing a retreat with one of my elders who I call Ancient. But again, I'll release that once that is set in stone. We're still in the planning phases, but I believe that will be taking place in December, and I'm actually going to be teaching inner alchemy practices, techniques specifically for women. So again, now we're getting into, the breast and the womb healing, and just learning how to like clear stagnant energy, to pull in life force energy from the ethers, from the earth, and direct it to certain parts in your body so you can amplify or magnetize that life force energy. A lot of people think that energy and chi energy and life force is all just kind of like maybe even woo woo, but it's not. I mean, without life force energy, we wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. There would be no life. And the more that you tap into that level of yourself, the more you're able to, I want to say, command your energy to flow in certain ways. And the more you are in control of how you command your energy to, or where you command your energy to flow, the easier it is to manifest, to create opportunities for yourself. And the easier it is for you to like produce aligned and just really good relationships, relationships that actually support you and that actually help you grow. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this tea, and when my dad gets back, we're actually going to start painting, because yes, we gotta get painting that room. I'm so tired of that blue. Like the parts where the roll thing isn't gonna go.
I know. That is true.
The paint doesn't dry as fast. You know what I mean?
Oh, you feel it?
No, I mean like when you go to brush it again, it's like taking off.
I know, exactly. You don't know if because I...
Today is my dad's birthday, but we actually came to Gage Park. You can see there's a lot going on in Hamilton. We used to come here all the time. My family usually has a booth where they're selling like, Jamaican, Caribbean food and whatnot. So I'm actually excited to see my grandparents and my cousins. I'm actually really excited. It's been a while, y'all know. But I'm seeing some things that look really good. I don't know if you can see it because I got the face track on, but yeah, I'm excited. Great rising. It is July 2nd, a new day, a new month. I am just sending good energy to you guys. I know in most of the world it is summertime, and July is such a beautiful month. Maybe because I'm born in July. My birthday is July 26th, so I just love this month. Okay. But it's the next day. I had a really great time yesterday with my fam. It was so nice to see my cousins and my aunts and my uncles and my cousins, my grandma, and I just had a really great time. Gage Park is a place that we used to go every single year growing up, and I had a time as a child, right? My cousins, like going on rides, buying foolishness, eating food, just having the opportunity to roam free. You know when you're a child and you get together with your family, you kind of get a little extra independence to like go out and be around. That was the place. It's definitely changed, but it was nice, a little nostalgic. So that was a nice experience. Right now, I'm just trying to prepare for a bit of a presentation that I have to do at 12 p.m. It's for House of Nine. And so today we're doing a master class, just getting into like the importance of community. I'm doing the money mindset and understanding and getting past or overcoming subconscious blocks, and my business partner Jaleesa, she's gonna talk about the investment piece since she is the social finance expert. So I'm actually looking forward to this. I told myself that I will put myself more upfront and center little by little as the days, weeks, months go on. And yeah, I'm really excited about getting into some money mindset matters, because I think I say this to you guys all the time. Mindset is 80% of the work. 20% is actual action and work, but 80% is mindset. And when you understand that you have certain beliefs that hold you back from your desires, like you understand that there is a opposition happening within you, you can begin to correct or shift that opposition into something that works for you. That's why I love alchemy, because alchemy is everywhere. That's why I coined myself as an inner alchemy coach, because alchemy is simply just transformation. And once you understand that transformation is a superpower, then you approach life so differently, you react to situations so differently, and this is how you begin to consciously produce or create your reality, because you're not just acting on impulses, you are consciously slowing down within your mind's eye, and you're making calculated decisions that are in alignment with the outcome that you want to receive or experience. So that's something that we'll be getting into, and I'm just gonna get some work done around like what I'm going to be presenting, and what kind of interactive activities I want to bring the audience through. This is a very free program, so the government is actually paying for this, so that way you have free access to valuable information to help you evolve, to help you progress. And I love that we've been able to secure that, not only for ourselves but for you Black women in Canada, because back in the day when I was an aspiring entrepreneur, I would have loved to have been able to get into a free program like this, and just go through some workshops and have access to some speakers, specialists, experts in their field, whether it be marketing, sales, legal structures, whatever, to be able to ask questions and just have like a free consultation and just mentorship, right? So yeah, that's kind of what's going on today. And yeah, I'm just gonna get some work done, guys. Oh, exactly. guys. I'm just going to visit my mama and Chewy, her cat. So I'm excited. Delivery! Chewy, Chewy.
And we're here for 30 seconds. Face up. Really reach for those toes. You crunch through the side of your waist. Make sure that you're supporting. That way your abs have to work a whole lot more. You got it. Working the abdominals here.
Hi, sorry, I went to get some tea. Hello, everyone. Second time for me as well, and I'll just say I'll echo everything Althea just said to keep it short and sweet. I'll give two women that have actually reminded me I need to reach out to certain organizations and tell them about what I do. And it was just another reminder, because sometimes you get a little bit shy of speaking about what you do. So she actually reminded me, don't forget, you have to do this as part of your business. So she's been very instrumental, as in prayer and just inspiring.
So today was day 1 of the Sisters in Solidarity program. Hoping you can see my face. And it went very well. It's very wholesome. Natasha is our program facilitator. She's been a coach for many years in the self-development space, and we're lucky to have her as our program facilitator because she's so great at just facilitating conversation. And it's also really nice because she's also vulnerable. Like, she also uses the space as we are all using the space. She doesn't just only lead it. So today was day 1 and we got into vision and validation. So what's your actual vision, your personal vision, and how do your values lead that vision, and
how much do your values lead, or how much do your values show up in your business? Because we've been, myself, Jaleesa, the co-founder along with myself of House of Nine Sorority, and Natasha have been entrepreneurs for many years, and we just realized that if your genuine personal values or your principles do not align with everything that you do, the universe is going to continue to show you the thing that is out of alignment, so you can rework it. And here's the thing, our values change over time nonetheless. But it was just such a great talk with the ladies, seeing new ladies, seeing the women from the previous cohort, seeing new ladies in the space as well, and just us all sharing. For the next 30 or so weeks, we will be getting together every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. And we have a new speaker each day, and it's all based around your business. So we get into your business plan, we get into research opportunities, we get into funding, we get into financing, we get into human resources, we get into grants, we get into so much. Of course, this is a 9-month program, so it's really exciting. If you're interested, just find us House of Nine Sorority on Instagram and sign up. But Natasha actually mentioned something that was on my mind. I was thinking about doing a video on this, or going live, or doing something. I was I need to share this with you guys, because for the last year, I feel like I'm in a space where I've accomplished a lot of things and I'm not really too sure what, the things that I genuinely wanted. I've reached certain levels within myself that shows that I've grown. I've developed, I've evolved, right? And it's funny because I was thinking about the fact that I'm great at manifesting and doing amazing things from trauma or from rock bottom, I often think about the spiritual experiences that that happened to me in those moments, or that transformative feeling that your back's against the wall and there's no other way out but forward kind of thing. And I was thinking about the fact that I'm great at manifesting from that. I'm great at creating my goals around that, right? And then now that I'm really in a different space within myself, Natasha actually brought it up today and mirrored everything that I was feeling. This everything is good. I'm in a good relationship, in love. Things are happening at ease, and it almost feels too easy. Almost feels too easy. And she even said it. She was sometimes, we're just waiting for the shoe to drop. And that can sound crazy if you look at it from one level within yourself, totally crazy, what's wrong with this person, you're uppity. Or you can totally understand because you're so used to the other shoe dropping. And now that you're out of that and you genuinely know and feel that you've grown past that and you've entered into this new stage, this higher way of being, you're learning how to create, you're learning how to manifest from that stage. And I was thinking to myself, things are actually really great right now for me. I feel great. I feel very grateful. I'm trying to like, I'm trying to hold gratitude more. And she mentioned celebrating ourselves, that we often don't celebrate ourselves as much, and always try to just be humble. And that's definitely something that I do. I'm always very humble. I do not big up myself at all. And I do inside. Inside I do. Like, I don't really feel like I need external validation, but like, we're human beings. We kind of do a little bit, you know? You know? So anyway, just a bunch of different things that we talked about. I finally feel like I've arrived here in Toronto. I finally feel like I've arrived, especially since being sick and going through like this detox. Like, yeah, it's getting dark. So
I'm thinking it's the name.
Mommy,
Yeah.
Chewy. Hi.
Oh, like, yeah, you couldn't go in the rain and those slippers.
I know. I don't even have. Hi, Chewy. Hi. What do you mean? You already know who I am.
I mean, those scared of your
Stop. I know. Luckily, I do have. I forgot it, Mom, and I had to turn back.
Oh, it's okay anyway. You come back.
But I want to know how he reacts to it. Chewy, I brought something for you.
Oh, besides.
You have to be nice. Say hi. Say, be nice. Let me see.
You think you don't see?
Yeah, Chewy. Here.
Look, you smell it. He smells it. He claimed it.
He claimed it. Here. But I wonder what he'll do with the treats.
Oh, well, these days he's a greedy bastard, so. What's it? This.
Oh, yeah, it's on camera. Chewy, there's nothing else for you. You don't like it? He knows there's something else.
Go, Chewy, go and touch it.
You know, look, he just left the baby.
They put, how much did they put in it?
I don't know.
This is what he wants.
I don't know.
Cracking it. Do you like these? Chewy. He didn't eat it?
You only gave him one?
Yeah.
He didn't like it?
He
Wow.
Why he didn't like it?
I'm surprised.
He's waiting for something now. Chewy, look. Eat them. What?
Wow, I'm shocked.
Why?
Chewy.
See, these cats are funny. That's why.
He really doesn't like it.
Sales as service, the whole concept of it came from a desire to make the sales process part of your service delivery. In other words, the conversation that they have with you, whether they buy or not, that it deliver value in some way, shape, or form.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is, I think I was saying this to you earlier in this vlog, because this is a long vlog now, but earlier in the vlog I said my vision is to just do a certain number of retreats per year, and the rest of the year just be frolicking with my family. And that's been like my intention since, I'm gonna say, November. And then we started building and growing Align and Monetize. It's still a thing, guys. Align and Monetize is continuing to grow. We have been looking for another location and we do kind of have some prospects. So it could be Uganda or it could be South Africa. We'll see. But retreats basically was my focus, and so retreats are what's being mirrored back to me, right? And anyway, Align and Monetize is doing pretty good because we've started gaining some discovery calls with different people, and between myself and King Obi, like we're both really good listeners, and we're really good, I was gonna say questioners, but we know how to ask really good questions to make a connection. And you know, we both kind of have our own intuitive gifts, I'll say. But to speak for myself, just to tune right into the person and understand what they need, and to understand if this retreat is really for them, right? Because this is a very different style of retreat, and we want to make sure that the people who are there are actually meant to be there, so that way they can actually experience the transformation and the results that they're looking for, right? But either way, like, I have also been, right now I've just decided to like go back into one of there's what is it called, a course that King Obi sent to me on how to basically plan and execute a retreat. And I just kind of wanted to brush up my knowledge on, you know, really closing the call, making the right connections to allow the discovery process to be more fluid, and for it to be for us to also provide like value as well, because we're doing this, not like, our objective is really to be of service here. It's really to like help people. I know that's my objective, and I'm very sure that's King Obi's objective, or else we would not align to do this business venture. But just, you know, doing my due diligence to learn and to, you know, just like improve my skills on how I speak to or make the most of the time that we have together. Because I'm a Gemini moon, okay, and I'm a Leo. Like, I can talk. I can have moments where I can talk, and especially when it gets into the things that gets my blood like flowing, like really activates my supercell. That stuff, like, oh my goodness, I just channel. So brushing up my knowledge and like really figuring out how to make the use of like the time we spend together, so that way I'm honoring my time, I'm honoring, you know, the person's, the seekers, the client's time. And so yeah, but as I was saying, retreat season, okay? Align and Monetize is all about aligning with your passions and learning how to monetize that. It's all about shifting your identity. And the second retreat that's coming up, that I am partnering with an elder of mine, which I'll disclose once the like flyers up, so that way this video is gonna live on the internet forever. So there may as well be an appropriate link there, so y'all can sign up. But just to give you, you know, the insider. There's another retreat coming up. This is a separate venture from the Align and Monetize. This is going to be more like inner alchemy stuff. And this is also a joint venture that I'm very excited about, because I mean, when you're working with an elder, like, it's always an honor, because it just feels like the ancestors are speaking to you through them, you know. That's just how it feels. So anyway, I'm excited about that one's coming up in December. More information will come out around that, you betcha. There will be. So anyway, there's all this going on, and then the House of Nine is like, has me at my computer as well, because I got a few speakers to connect with, to reach out to them and to get their agreement signed, to make sure they're all set in the calendar, to make sure if they want to meet, and just like businesses are popping. And here's a piece of advice. However you see your life, whatever it is that you want or desire, like, stick with it. Whatever that thing is, who cares about how other people look at you? As long as you have such a belief in something to where there's no other option, you will eventually create the reality. You will eventually figure out how to attune to the thing. You get me? Anyway, I'm gonna get back to what I gotta do because there's so much to get done, and I'm just so grateful to have the opportunity. I'm so grateful that I get to sit here right now and say, like, the visions that I've held eventually manifest themselves. And so, I don't know, when you have that kind of knowing, oh, babe's calling, gotta go.
I can play that man like Lotto, we all know it. He'll come crawling back on his knees any minute. I have him marching to my tune, okay?
Whitley, listen to me. I'm not gonna spend another night like last night, okay? I can live without furniture, I can't live without you. You're my wife, and I love you. Let's go work this thing out. Come on.